Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how to print handouts with your speaking notes for presentations. And on PowerPoint, that's pretty easy. It's a little bit weirder to find on Google Slides. So what I'm talking about is it's easy to print just the slides, right? But if you are the person giving the actual speech, you may want to print these notes here as well, the speaking notes. So your script, sort of. So to do it in PowerPoint, come to File, Print, like normal. And I'm just going to print to PDF, but this would work for using any printer. And then rather than full page slides, you can choose note pages, and it'll show you, and you'll get the notes below it. Now, unfortunately, if it goes to the next page, like you can change the size of this font. So like for instance, if I wanted to, I could do, say, 10. You see it doesn't change here, but when I come back to print, now that's all on one page there. So you might want to play around with that a little bit. You could also do outline. And if you do outline, it gets rid of the images and the actual borders for the slides and everything, and it just puts in the terms, the verbiage of your slides. That's kind of convenient sometimes too. But if you want to print the note pages, you just do this, hit print, and then it'll come up with the regular print thing. And we'll do save because I'm printing it as PDF. It takes a minute or two. That's just because Microsoft Office and Google Slides are both slow. But give that a second and it'll print it. Now, to do it in Google Slides is a little bit different. You see I got the same notes here. This is the same presentation, but this presentation is saved in Google Drive. It's still saved as a .ppt, but this applies to native slides documents as well. So if I come to File and just do Print, generating preview, blah, blah, blah. Let's see if this one's done. Okay, that one's done. Don't save. So here is the printout from PowerPoint itself. And again, as a PDF, you can print it just as regular, regular pages as well on a normal, actual printer. But at any rate, here's what you get if you do print from Google Slides. And even if you click more settings, you don't get those same settings. So you can click the slides, you can print the slides without a problem. But if you want to print the notes, what you got to do is do File, Print Settings in Preview. And for whatever reason, they're not in the same thing, and God knows why. But Print Settings in Preview, and then it takes a minute because it's still generating the preview. Oh, come on. Okay, so there's the preview, and that's going to print the same exact thing that I just showed you. What you can do is, you can do handouts, or you can do slide with notes. You can't do outline in this, as far as I know, although maybe hide background? No, so I don't have these as backgrounds. For instance, this, my school logo down below is as an image. See, okay, so it got rid of the black background on this one, but actually that's a problem because the text is white. But that's only for the first title slide. So at any rate, there's no way to print an outline, but you can do one slide with notes. And then give it 10 more minutes to create the preview. One slide with notes. Okay, so the background's back. And there you go, slide with notes. And again, you can see it goes on to the next page, so you might want to change the size of the font there. Or I probably would for this particular one, because that's just a waste of paper. But you can see, you get the notes and the slides, and there you go. And then you can do download as PDF or print. And for me, it's the same because I'm going to print it as a PDF. But download as PDF works and does the same exact thing. So, if the thing would hurry it up here. Okay, and now you get the regular print dialog box. And these settings are convenient. You can do things like changing the quality. So if you don't want to waste as much ink, you can drop it down to maybe 600 or even 300 dpi. You can change it from color to black and white. But then do print. And again, for me, it's going to print it as a PDF. And is it done? I'm not sure if it's done yet. No, it's still going. So here is the PDF of the PowerPoint. And you can see it looks pretty good. Whenever this thing gets done, I'll show you that. Oh, come on, Adobe, hurry it up. And you don't want to close this until it's done printing, because that might mess it up. But printing from PowerPoints just takes forever. Computers are slow and stupid. I wanted to get done so I can show you what it looks like in black and white. Printed from Google Slides. There we are, okay. So, as you can see, black and white, and it's got the text, just the same as printing it from PowerPoint itself. But you get the notes in there. And I don't know why Google does it this way. So if I do close preview, I have no idea why Google does it and puts it into print settings in preview rather than just having it in print. But that's what they do. So it's kind of hidden. It took me a minute or two to find it, so I thought I'd share it with everybody else. Hope that helps somebody. Enjoy.